Hey guys, Julian here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use sidechain compression. Now, this one's more for like beginners because I know a lot of you guys kind of like wonder what this is when you first get started. When I first got started, it was a little confusing to me as well. So I wanted to just make a video and you just watch this video and you learn everything you need to know about it. So, to start off with, what is sidechain compression? What sidechain compression is essentially you use a compressor to set so that when something plays, the volume of another thing ducks out of the way. In this case, I have this little sample loop, and we're gonna sidechain the sample loop to the kick, so that when the kick plays, it sort of pumps. So what you want to do is I'm gonna put a compressor on the sample loop, and I'm gonna click this little like triangle thing here, and that's gonna bring up this sidechain sort of menu. And really, the only two things you need to mess with here are you need to turn on this sidechain button, and then audio from, you want to click the thing that says no input, and select your kick, or whatever you want to be the input. Now, what you're going to do is use your threshold level to sort of like set how much of the kick can come through. This threshold level is essentially like the sidechain amount. So as I start turning it down, let me set a loop on this. As I start turning it down, it becomes more and more sidechained. And you can kind of control this with the attack and release, you can like mess around with those. And that's pretty much how it works. It's a very simple technique, but it's very useful because we get that kind of like popular sound. And not just for like using it as an effect. It's a very useful mixing tool because you can use it like if you had a kick like this kick and say like a bass line that was also hitting around the same frequencies. If you sidechained the bass line to the kick, you could get them to both work together without having to do too much sort of editing to either one. So it's a very useful technique, and obviously it's a very popular effect in like house and techno and just in music in general right now. Sidechaining is very popular. Now, if you are a little bit more experienced, here's a little tip that you may not know. What you can do is if you click on, I believe it's this little icon down here. Yeah, if you click on that and start playing it, you can get like a visual readout of what's going on. And as you start setting these knobs, you can see like how they're changing the signal. So that's pretty useful. I use that a lot when I'm sidechaining because it makes it more visual and gives you a little bit more control. Now, sidechaining isn't always done with a compressor. You can also sidechain with a gate. And the way that works is sort of like the opposite of sidechain compression. So with sidechain compression, when the input plays, the thing that the compressor is on ducks out. With sidechaining, like with a gate, essentially, the thing that has the gate on it only plays when the input plays. So if I press sidechain and then audio from, let's select the kick again. Now, it's only playing when this is playing. Now, this isn't too useful in this context, but I could see this being useful, like, maybe if you had, like, say you had, like, a synth line that was just playing, like, long, 1 bar long notes, and then you had, like, a pluck that was playing 8th notes. Well, if you did this gate sidechain with that, for example, you could probably get a cool effect. There's definitely a lot of uses for it, but I wanted to just go ahead and make a video that was sort of like a guide to sidechaining, so you can go from 0 to having a pretty good understanding of how it works. So if you like this video, let me know. Hit the thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share the video. Check out my sample packs down below at the Bandcamp link. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.